Yeah.
What's happening today, Guardians? Man, I'm happy to be back home, dude. Happy to be back to making videos. Came in late last night and did a few trial runs with somebody. Actually got a trial virgin to the lighthouse, a flawless virgin, man. Finally got in there. Went really well. Suddenly got extremely tired because I was traveling all day yesterday, so went in and passed out. Hate that we didn't get anybody else to the lighthouse, but again, guys, September 30th, be looking out because we're gonna be keep doing what we've been doing, which is of course our Sherpa runs throughout the weekend. Fellas, before we get started today, if we can go for 1,000 likes, man, that helps me out a bunch, keeps things rolling, and we're gonna be nailing it harder all the way up until Rise of Iron Man. And then all of a sudden, shit's just gonna hit the fan, dude. Gonna have so much content rolling out. So today, fellas, let's talk about this damn nasty ass grass of Malik that I got. So if I got any new players up in here, man, you might actually be doing a strike one day called the Will of Crota, and you'll be killing some bitch named Omnical. And if she happens to drop this pulse rifle, please, God, please do not get rid of it. I just want you to recognize this is a good weapon. Look, we all do it. I can tell you right now, some of you might be saying, well, I wouldn't get rid of that weapon. But I remember when I first came back to Destiny 6-7 months ago, and I picked up an Imago loop and I got rid of it. I know, right? I didn't know what it was. I was like, man, I really need these 3 legendary marks. Let me go ahead and trash this. And lo and behold, it was strike specific loot and it was rare as a mug, man. So if you happen to run across a grass of Malik, don't get rid of this. Now we will be having those new coins coming up here with Rise of Iron that will actually enable you to get strike specific loot much easier. And so those keys make it a lot easier. So I really suggest that if you do have a moment or a time, or if this happens to be a nightfall in the future, that you really want to grind out and try to get Grass of Malik. Right now, at least by the way things are now, with 77 rate of fire for impact, the archetype that this weapon falls under, Grass of Malik is by far the nastiest pulse rifle. I know it, man. Some of you might be sitting there going, hell no, dude, my Suros PDX or my Hawksaw, I love it. And look, believe me, I was a Hawksaw devoted guy from the very beginning, man. Hawksaw was my bae. And then I got this Grass of Malik, and I didn't even put it on until just a couple times to get some footage, and that's about it. And the more I've been playing with it, the more I'm just blown away on how powerful this weapon really is. Why should you use this weapon? What are the pros about this Grass of Malik that I speak of? Grass, dude, is super fast. I don't know if I got any Doctrine of Passing users. Imagine a Doctrine of Passing, okay, with that extremely fast rate of fire, but extend the range on it, okay, with very little damage fall off, and on top of that, if you can get it God roll. That's the beauty of it, man. Farming Omnigold gives you the ability to sit there and farm to get yourself a God roll. Now mine probably is not considered a God roll to people, but to me it is. I've got life support, which saves me a multitude of times, which pretty much essentially heals you upon kills. I've got brace frame, which increases stability wonderfully, but it reduces the magazine size. Now I would never opt to reduce magazine size, except I've got glass half full, man. Glass half full is what I like. I reach that optimal damage perk quicker, and I really want to take advantage of that glass half full perk, and that's what it does, man. You can actually see it go into effect multitude of times. But either way, I see so many people hang up on the fact that they want to get those damage output perks such as Head Seeker or even Glass Half Full and stuff like that. And here's the thing, man, they hang up on that, and then they don't pay attention to their middle stack perks. You know what I'm saying? They'll walk in there and be like, man, my weapon can do a shit ton of damage, but I tell you what, I can't hold it in my hands. The damn thing just jumps right out. That's exactly what it does if you don't pay attention to those middle set of perks. You gotta get good stability on this weapon. Like all weapons, just like Doctrine of Passing, man. Doctrine of Passing, you know, you can get it whatever way you want, but I guarantee it, you will do much better with it if you had counterbalance and brace frames on that gun, because it's just the recoil with the rate of fire, man, is so just crazy. So you want to make sure you really pay attention to the stability with these with this archetype, with this weapon. Well, guys, that's just a quick look at Grass of Malik. If you happen to have some downtime up until the update, because there's just not a lot of PvP content coming out, Trials is not going to be around, man. I really highly suggest that you go ahead and farm it out and get this Grass of Malik, man. Even if you want to wait till when the keys become available to make strike-specific loot a little easier to get, you can do that. But I'm just letting you know, guys, this is by far one of the best weapons I've ever received. Guys, thanks so much for coming and watching. I'll catch y'all later. Slap that like button like your mama told you right.